The Unlikely Innovators with Mike Commito and Steve Gravel. Presented by Cambrian R&D and the Center for Smart Mining.
It was a pretty unlikely start. I have to pinch myself every once in a while when I think of how lucky I was.
I'm the captain now. For those of you that can't see us, we are in fact on a boat.
Yeah, I think it does start with dreams, Mike. I think it's really important to have dreams. If you don't dream about what you want to happen with your life, then how do you know what to do next?
I think with the applied research, we have seen firsthand throughout the pandemic how important applied research has been in securing Ontario's future.
The term Blue Coat is very much known to be a Science North brand and part of our secret sauce.
When he grabbed me, and you could hear the teeth scrape along the top of my skull as he dragged me back, because I bet you I was around the same weight as the bear.
I emerged with my PhD and called myself a monster expert long before I'm sure I deserved the title, but I think I've earned it now.
It's a very fancy way of saying, where do you get your ideas from?
Well, exactly.
You can answer it as ridiculously as some of his guests did.
It's funny because Steve and I are talking to you from Sudbury, Ontario, which has a very strong French-Canadian population. So it's more common that it would be Guy in Sudbury. And Sudbury is also a community known for its affinity for motorsports, both on the water and on land. So if you were Guy Kawasaki in Sudbury, you'd be one of the most popular guys around, for sure.
Not Guy Lefleur. My dream was always to have my own bicycle. I have to share it with my sister.
These two kids, this 12 and 13-year-old, are only gonna wonder what's possible for them because they just met someone who looks like them, who comes from the same kind of community they come from.
It's safe to say that the podcast has reached new lows this week, but that's a good thing. We're coming at you 2K Underground at Snow Lab.
Kind of like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Because I'm like, I was 10, I want to be a distiller.
Started to crush, right? But we didn't feel it because just like what you're doing now, we took one and one keep on, but at some point it breaks.
I wouldn't say I played with Wendell Clark. I would say I was on the ice at the same time. He was standing.
Same thing.
Flying.
Hey, it counts. That counts.
Really bring out the gut of an issue, and I think you guys have done that well. So thank you for having me.
You could spend an hour in a car if you were waiting at the Paris Street Bridge. But... I'm kidding. Trying to get...
I think it was 2 minutes. For that.
Yeah.
There you go. Now the podcast is over.